Breakfast.
Joining me now, Sam Flynn Scott from the Phoenix Foundation. We're chatting about, gigs, music, life, whatever is on Sam's mind this morning. Morning to you, Sam.
Good morning, how's it going?
Very well. In fact, you're just loading up the truck now, aren't you?
Well, sort of. We're loading up the truck with some recording equipment to go do a bit of stuff.
Oh, okay. So you're recording. What is the Phoenix Foundation doing at the moment? Recording? You've only just done an album.
We're making a bunch of demos and stuff, and, we're working on new material and that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, always.
It's a long way off being us letting anyone hear it, but,
Are you worried that the creativity's going to die? You must get it out as it happens. Otherwise, it's all just going to disappear.
Yeah, you don't want to get too pent up.
Yeah.
Then it'll just explode everywhere and
could get quite nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys, how are you guys at the moment? Everyone all well? Is everyone healthy? Families are good?
Yeah, everyone is good, I think. We've had quite a nice month actually, because we've been doing these sort of a tour, but it's really only a few gigs. But we've interspersed that with having lots of rehearsals and writing lots of new songs together and all that sort of thing. So yeah,
it's not really a full-on tour if you go back home and relax in between gigs.
I know, but we've been rehearsing all the time in between gigs to keep up our mojo.
Okay,
that's been the plan anyway.
Anyone got calluses?
Calluses? Oh, I reckon Tom Coolwood's probably got calluses because he plays a giant 100-year-old French double bass, which he claims is quite painful. So it looks painful.
Enjoying the Mumford Sons these days?
Mumford Sons?
Yeah.
Not really. Why?
I see a lot of people talking about them all the time. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but it's weird that you bring them up. I didn't even know they were sort of part of the topic.
Well, on
Kiwi.
I just thought I'd bring it up randomly.
Yeah, well, fair
Crazy
enough.
like.
No, I don't know about Mumford Sons. They've just passed me by. The things that have been really exciting me this year have been like Ariel Pink and Wild Nothing. Sort of quite kind of, I'm into this vague, it's called chillwave, which I don't really know if I like the name chillwave, but I kind of like a lot of the bands doing that stuff, because to me it just sounds like really mellow, trippy music, which is kind of what the Phoenix Foundation have been
it's kind of
aiming to do for many years.
Shoegazy, like Wild Nothing. It's very, very, it's weird. It's weird that it's uplifting, but kind of downtrodden at the same time.
Yeah. I guess that Shoegazy stuff kind of applies to Dear Times Waste as well, which I've been really listening to that album a lot lately.
Yeah.
And which leads me to my plug, which is to say that you can see Dear Times Waste this Saturday at the Power Station, playing support for the Phoenix Foundation.
Did you guys hand select them?
We did actually. I put it to the band, hearing that song Blue and Gold, I think it's called, and just hearing it on Radioactive in Wellington, and I just went, oh my god, I just am absolutely
look, Sam,
into that song.
Sam, where do you get off mentioning other radio stations on this radio station?
Oh, come on,
especially when you can hear that.
It's all in good spirits between the BNet and Kiwi FM, isn't it? It's all part of the same love network, I thought.
No, it's war, man. It's war.
It's war.
I don't know. I don't care.
Cold war of attrition.
But you can hear that track on Kiwi, so give it, try it on, strap it on sometime.
Hey, look, if you guys want me to come DJ at Kiwi FM, build yourselves a little studio in Wellington, I'll do it.
All right, you're on. Well, I don't know. I don't know about building the studio.
Luke's shouting about something else next to me. I'm getting all confused and flustered.
Is that Luke?
Oh no, I've insulted Glenn. Oh my god.
You bruised me, man.
Hey, but my point was that song, Blue and Gold, was, I emailed a link to the videos for everyone in the band, saying, hey, let's get this group to support us. And everyone in the band went and listened to it, and they all went, oh my god, yes.
I didn't listen to it.
Oh, Luke didn't listen to it.
He just couldn't be bothered arguing with anyone.
Oh, but you like the song now.
I really like it.
He likes it now, though. Now that he has actually listened to it.
I bet when people tell me to listen to stuff, I very rarely listen to it. I don't know why it is, but I just go, I don't want to. No, you told me to listen to it.
I know the feeling. It's like you just want to discover things yourself or something, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite happy to listen. I'm quite happy to listen to a radio station and let the DJ play me music. Quite happy to do that for some reason.
But you don't click on those links and those many emails that must arrive in your inbox every day.
Man. I'll tell you what, don't send me MP3s.
Really? Just just blocks it all up.
Yeah, and definitely do not send me CD singles.
CD singles.
The effort it requires to put onto the CD player for one track just ain't worth it.
What about Bandcamp downloads?
Yeah, that's right.
It's your choice. It's your choice to download it.
Yep, and I like
sometimes all you want to give away is one track for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, artists like to control how they feed it out.
As long as it works with my workflow, man. As long as I can open up a tab on my browser and then push play on something like Bandcamp, that's fine.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep rocking that vibe from our end then.
Yeah.
I might send you guys some stuff from Boy, actually, from the soundtrack to Boy, because I don't think any radio have been serviced, so... and obviously that was quite that film did all right this year.
Is the soundtrack only just coming out?
No, it came out a little while ago. You can get it from amplifier.co.nz.
Yep.
But, yeah, I think there's some pretty good tunes on there. Quite crikey.
Yeah, no, it was a goodie. That brought me on to something. Oh, yeah, just the whole digital side of things. All working well at the moment. I mean, versus actual physical sales. What's going on there?
I'm not sure. It's still totally kind of in transition, isn't it? But I think for us, we've really tried this year to focus on making the physical stuff really good, so that people who are into buying something physically, they can get it on really nicely printed vinyl, or that the album package is really nice, and that when you get the album, there's some embedded extra songs in there. If you put it in your computer, you can find a couple of extra tunes and that sort of thing. And also then making the digital really accessible and affordable, because I don't think you should be paying, you should be paying less than $20 for an album digitally, I reckon, which usually is anyway. But and that's kind of been working out for us. I think amplifier.co.nz and Bandcamp and a few of those alternative ways to get your stuff out digitally, where you can have a little bit more control in how it gets out there, are much more functional than iTunes, which is helpful because it's so universal and everyone knows that they can go to iTunes and get stuff and whatnot. But it's a little bit just you just do it and it happens the way they want it to happen. You don't have any say in it.
On that same sort of tip, I had Greg Johnson in the studio a little bit earlier on this week, and he was telling me about his latest album. It was funded by fans before it was even out. Like the fans.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they could buy the album at certain levels. At certain, $30 gets you. I don't know, like a signed copy of the CD. $50 might get you the vinyl or something. Whatever he was doing. But it was interesting though that the fans were purchasing the album before it was maybe even before it was recorded. I'm not sure, but well before it was released. I'm
not sure if I'm that into that concept.
Okay.
To be honest, I think if you're a really avid fan and whatnot, then maybe that's cool. But I personally, I wouldn't want to have that much faith in my own music that I'd actually finish an album if I wasn't really feeling where it was, where it was going. I'd want to actually make sure we had a finished record that I was proud of. But that's just me, like. We spend a lot of time recording our records, and there's a lot of stuff that gets rejected. People probably think that we just put out everything because we put out so much stuff. But, But there's actually there was probably 9 songs left over from the Buffalo sessions or something like that. So,
and we're going to hear those at all?
I think at some point, they're not abandoned, but they're just put on hold. We've just got to finish them up and I don't know. See what happens.
Put the spit and polish on
them.
Maybe
put out a little EP.
Yeah. Or just lend them to us. Throw them in a soundtrack.
Throw them in a soundtrack, yeah, maybe. If someone wants us to do another movie, I hope so.
Yeah, what? Hobbit soundtrack.
Yeah, the Hobbit soundtrack. Well, I always thought they should just, for all those Lord of the Rings movies, they should just use Led Zeppelin songs. I think it's ridiculous that they, they get all this classical music, and really, everyone knows that The Hobbit was written so that Led Zeppelin could then write Over the Hills and Far Away and Immigrant Song and Misty Mountain Hop and whatnot.
I could see you guys writing some kind of, I guess I would describe it as wizard music. Wizardy music.
Wizard music, yeah. Well, we do have a song called Gandalf.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But we should really just write lyrics that are just totally about fantasy novel kind of stuff. I mean, I think Luke especially is very, Luke and Con are very into the fantasy thing and the Viking thing and sort of...
Yeah, see that from his videos.
Kind of approach.
Yeah. His videos are all about that.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, I think the Flock of Hearts video that we've just done has kind of got druids in it. So it's got a little bit of that kind of...
True.
Spiritual English country fair.
Well, I tell you what, we'll leave it there, and we'll see you at the... Yeah, we'll leave it there, all right?
Yeah, all right, that's enough of a bloody ramble.
We'll leave it there.
Cool.
Yeah, at the power station this weekend.
Yep.
What night? Saturday night, wasn't it?
Saturday night. And one little thing, we're going to be, I think we're going to be filming it with a camera or two, just, from the deck somewhere, just for a bit of stuff on YouTube.
Okay.
And if anyone wants to, film stuff on their cellular phones or whatever, then they should do so and email it to us if they feel like it.
I'll race.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure at all. I'll race you to YouTube. How's that? This is off to YouTube now. This is flying to YouTube.
I think you beat me in that race.
It's going now. Hey, thanks very much,
cool,
Sam.
Choice. Thanks, bro.
We'll leave it there.
See you Saturday night. We'll leave it there.
Okay. Leave it there.
Bye-bye.
Leave it there. And if you want to go along on Saturday night, why don't you give me a call right now, 0508 00 Kiwi, 0508 00 5494. I'll give you a double pass to the Phoenix Foundation, Auckland City, Saturday evening power station. Here's Party Below from the Phoenix Foundation.